Hello everyone. Oh my god, there's something in my eye. Oh, hello there. Oh my god. You have to be kidding me. Just as I started to do the live stream, I got something in my eye. Well, anyways, hello everyone. How is your day going and how are you guys doing? I hope you're all doing great and amazing. So today, it's not much exciting, but we're looking for some really nice trade setups here. So that would be nice. Just go ahead and put in the chat box if I'm audible or not. So, and just like let me know. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and start this live stream. Everyone go ahead and comment in the chat box, yes, if I'm audible, so that we can go ahead and start today's live stream. So be quick, go ahead, put in the chat box right now. All right, let's go ahead to our trading screen here. You have to be kidding. Go ahead and give this live stream a like below, and there you go. All right. Let's go ahead and show you my trade setups for today. I don't know. Dude, I can hear you nice and clear. Paolo, is that right? So sorry. I apologize if I pronounced it the wrong way, but Paolo, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so thank you so much. And if you have any questions about trading in general, put it in the chat box below and let me know. And go ahead and give this live stream a like below, guys. It really means a lot to me and it motivates me to consistently do live streams every single day. So go ahead and give this live stream a like below. All right, so first off, no trades today. Only I took one single trade on Bitcoin and nothing exciting price action since it's Friday and we don't really have that big of a news as well. So I only took this short trade, a long trade on a Bitcoin, targeting this high, and then I slowly targeted this high. Basically trailed it. That's all. That's what I did initially. So only one singular trade, but the entry was solid. The entry was super solid after that the market really continued that momentum up. So it was a solid trade target, like from here to here, we had a solid trade. Again, on Ethereum today, I took absolutely no trades at all. So no trades on Ethereum. I was planning on taking a long position on Ethereum after this break, but we didn't get a proper, like a resistant candle. The candle closed below this, expecting another break, and then I was looking for a long opportunity over here, but the market didn't actually come to our limit order. So again, I didn't place any trades. It went sideways. Over here it went, but it's not a proper break, and now it broke. So what I'm expecting is a pullback here and then going here, or the scenario 2 could be a pullback taking this support as resistance and reversing from here. So that can happen. We don't really know, but again, no trades on Ethereum, only I took one trade on Bitcoin. Today, I'm also looking to trade in gold, so that's exciting. So how many of you want me to go ahead and analyze gold as well? So go ahead and put it in the chat box below if you want me to analyze gold as well. Just comment yes in the chat box and I'll explain gold pair as well. I don't have any swing trades on Euro USD or any of the Forex pairs at all. So let's go to our Discord community and let's talk about that. So I went ahead and updated every single one of my trades. I still have 2 more trades to update on our Discord community. So if you're not a member of our Discord community, you're seriously missing out on so much value for free that we're providing. So the link's in the description box below. It's the first link in our description box below. So it's basically right over here, a Discord community access. All you have to do is click on this. It'll open up a invite link. Click on that and you're in our community. Got it? It's as simple as that. So yeah, if you have any more questions, put it in the chat box below. And all I'm going to do is now wait for clear price action momentum before I look for any setups to form and then take a position out of that. So yeah, right now we're seeing nothing. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. And right now you can save £50 off per person. That's 400 pounds off for a family of 4. I think I can do it in a better voice. Do you guys want me to try that out? Do you guys want me to try it out? If you want me to try that ad out, go ahead and put in the chat box below yes, and I'll go ahead and do my impression on that. I think I can do that. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. And right now you can save 50 pounds off per person. That's 400 pounds off for a family of 4. I sucked at that. I could do it more in a more deeper voice, like nothing beats a jet to holiday. And right now you can save 50 pounds off per person. That's 200 pounds off for a family of 4. I can do it even better, but it's alright. It's alright. It's been in my feed for the longest time, and yeah, I just tried to recreate that. Anyone clipping this would be nice. So we sort of created a range here, and then we broke it once, then twice. So let's see if we can continue this momentum or continue this momentum. So I'm waiting for a setup to form. So Ethereum is giving me no signs of my setup to form. Bitcoin, a little bit of hope because I already had one trade play out over here. So that's that. And for Solana, I don't really have any trade setups. I've been not taking any setups. I could have easily taken a buy long position over here, targeting this high, but I didn't. And I was only taking and looking for trade setups on Bitcoin and Ethereum only. So if you want me to analyze gold as well, just comment in the chat box yes. Again, I took no trades in gold, but if I'm going to, then I can take a long position. If we see a bullish candle closure here, then pull back before we look to target these highs. So let's see if we can get that momentum in gold. And according to my fib, this is exactly near our 0.5 where like my 1 TP would be resting, and then I initially like instantly move myself to break even. So let's see if we can get that pullback out of here so that we can enter into that level of area. So guys, literally, if you have any questions, put it in the chat box. Go ahead, put it in the chat box below. And Paolo Pizzanini, dude, your username is so hard to read. I'm just gonna call you Paolo. Paolo. I think it's Paolo. Paolo. That's right. It's not Paolo. It's Paolo. So yeah, if you have any questions, Paolo, go ahead and put in the chat box below and let me know. All right. So let's go ahead and find a setup in gold today, because every single goddamn day, I've been taking and placing trades on Ethereum and BTC, and I only swing trade on Forex pairs and sometimes swing trade on gold. But let's see, it's been long since I took a trade. Like not that long. It's been like what, 3 months? That's still long since I've taken a day trade, like an intraday trade. I only swing trade on gold. So let's see if we can find any trade setups today that can align with our setup for taking a long position in gold today. Okay, gold is creating a trend line. Again, do bear in mind that this is a 5-minute time frame. I'm not looking at larger time frames. When it comes to day trading, you take the larger time frame as your bias and you initially trade on lower time frames. So yeah, gold, I don't know, but we can reach to this trend line, I believe, to this high, break that high, and then take this and like continue that. But this line is super strong. Like look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 touch points. Can it break? Can the 10th one break it? So anyone, if you have any questions, put in the chat box below and let me know. And go ahead and give this live stream a like below. It really means a lot. So yeah, any questions you guys have, put in the chat box below and let me know. So gold is what that I'm expecting. We're creating like some sort of a trend line there. So that can be a little bit of a long position, like a short long position ranging from over here to here. But the high that I'm targeting is this one. So if I would have entered a long position here, then my placing my sell over here, then my TP would definitely be here. And as the momentum goes and continues, I would trail it to here. But again, until and unless I don't have a perfect information, I don't enter into any trades. Just because I've got money and just because I can enter doesn't mean I have to enter. I already had an awesome trade on Bitcoin. My initial TP was here. Then I trailed it to this high. So yeah, not gonna lie, one trade, awesome trade, and let's see. Again, we still are making, like, we're green this entire week. So if you guys watched any of my other last streams, then you would definitely know all of my trades that I took and everything else. So let's see if we can go long over here on gold. Where is gold? Gold. We can have a slight bit of pullback because we're exactly at that mid-range with this and this. So we can have a slight bit of pullback before it reaches to that new high. So yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait for the market to, oh my God. Well, let's wait for the market to come back to this level. But it would be such a short trade. We can target this high, but still, it could be short trade. Again, I'm not in the trade yet. I'm just explaining, I'm just giving you guys an example of what I think can happen. But if I get a valid confirmation, then definitely I will go ahead and enter. What do you guys think about that? Okay. If you guys have any questions in general, put it in the chat box below and let me know. Again, in gold, I'm looking for bullish momentum because we can have slight bit of rejection pullbacks, but initially we can look for that low again because we can create a valid swing low over here because gold is at all-time high. So if you go long here, you can target this high. Again, this is the 4 candle. So looking at daily, we just had a rejection similar to these candles, not that big of a deal. The next candle takes that high out, so it's a pretty simple, non-complicated issue. But is it gonna happen every single time? We don't know. But I'm pretty bullish on gold. Today we are, where's the Discord? So today on the daily analysis, daily bias of BTC/USD, today we're bearish as well. So price took previous day's low. So this was previous day's low exactly right here. Price took that and closed it below, just like we anticipated and predicted. So this is yesterday's price. It closed below previous day's low and closed exactly over here. And now we're expecting the same thing to happen for this candle to close below previous day's low again. As simple as that. So if you are not part of our Discord community, I think you're seriously missing out on so much free value. So I would suggest you go ahead and join our Discord community. It's completely free to join, so go ahead and do that. And if you guys have any questions in general, put it in the chat box below and let me know. And let's look for a setup to form before we place any trades. Okay, if Bitcoin continues that momentum, we can take this high out. So if you are in a long position, that could be your target. But again, I want solid ass confirmation. Bitcoin in general has a lot of volatility, which means this candle can seriously reverse and close. Yeah, like I mean, I literally mean it. So again, if buyers continue keeping this momentum up, it can easily take out this high over here. And if you're a scalper, this could be your targets right over here. And if you guys have any more questions, put it in the chat box below and let me know so I can answer it to you guys live. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 off per person. That's 400 pounds off for a family of 4. Wait, let me check that. Is it 400 or 500? Again, if buyers continue keeping that momentum, it can easily go to this high and take this high out, right over to this high, and then the next high could be this. But we can have a slight bit of rejections before taking that candle out. Again, if it continues keeping the momentum, it's just awesome. But I'm not going to be entering into any trades until and unless I see a valid confirmation. And if you guys have any more questions, put it in the chat box below and let me know. Where do you think crypto coins were gonna go next on the 4-hour candles? I think we're taking this low out, liquidation level. Like this is where the money is. This is where we can get a huge pullback again. So I think we can reach to this level before we get slightly pullbacks like that. But I'm pretty bearish on all of the crypto pairs in general, like Solana, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. These are the only pairs that I trade. So what do you guys think that can, like, what it can happen? Gold. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. So again, my TP1 would be exactly right here, and TP2 would be exactly right here. That was not a straight line. That would be TP2. I should definitely underline this and give you a solid. So this will be TP1. All right. So let's see if we can enter into that position. Exactly right here. Again, we're not in the trade yet, so yeah, according to my analysis, we can get a bit of a pullback before it comes back to that level again. Ethereum. So if Ethereum gives us this nice pullback over here, if it gives us a nice pullback, we can look to go long in Ethereum. On Bitcoin, I'm not looking for any setups on Bitcoin right now because I already had an amazing profitable trade over here. So I'm not going to be looking for any more setups. Solana. All right, so Solana's a bit all right. Like we've seen some pretty shit momentum over here. Like it was sideways completely, so I wasn't able to place any trades on either of them. So Euro USD continuing to keep that downward trend line respected. We broke only once over here, but again, we can expect that pullback. British pound. Oh my god. So let's see if I have a setup in gold now. So let's see if we can manage to close a profitable trade today. Again, if it closes or it doesn't get triggered in, it's all right. Completely So let's wait for our goal setup to play out. And meanwhile, let's talk about our Discord community. So this is today's news, Friday. Saturday and Friday, ECB and BOE speeches. So Friday, absolutely nothing. So no momentum. You can expect nothing but bonkers here. So yeah, nothing Friday that's more important. And on weekends, I usually don't trade. But if my trades are still running, I just observe them. That's basically it. On weekends, I don't trade as much. So yeah, gold, what are you gonna do, buddy? Where are you gonna go? Everyone go ahead and give this live stream a like below. That'd mean a lot. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, literally put it in the chat box below and let me know. So like, wait a minute. Let me get this. Where is this? Where's the chat box? It's just completely disappeared. Oh, there you go. All right, if you guys have any questions in general, put it in the chat box below and let me know so that I can answer to you guys live. And if you guys have any questions like what is breakup structure, what is liquidity, what's an order block, or any type of questions like that, and you want me to explain it to you live, or supply demand, support and resistance, any questions you got, ask me live so that I can answer it to you. What setups you have for gold? I'm looking for a long momentum since gold has been respecting this key trend line for a couple of times, like not even a couple of times. It reached to that 9 times, the 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, let me really nicely draw it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now what we're looking is a slight bit of momentum till this level. If we can break it and it takes a rejection, then this will be our TP1. So we will be out and a little lot will be there and it can hit a break even. Or if it continues giving us that pullback and continues to take down, like take this high out. So I'm pretty bullish on gold. So that can happen. So my setup for gold today is a long setup. I'm looking for the gold to hit into my limit order that I set right over here. And this will be my TP number 1, which I'm aiming to hit accordingly. And after that, I will trail it all the way over here as well. So this will be TP1. Hi, Cherry, how are you doing? So that will be that. So this is where my limit order is. And if gold doesn't hit our limit order and goes over here, then it continues that momentum, then our setup is not valid anymore. But it hasn't, so let's go ahead and try to see how it plays out. And on Bitcoin, I took one trade today and a profitable one. This one right here, it was a really profitable trade that I took. On Ethereum, I didn't take any trades at all. Ethereum was pretty goddamn confusing for me today. It was like always, it was going in complete sideways, so no solid confirmation for me to place a trade. I'm thinking Ethereum can have a nice bit of pullback over here as well. But overall on crypto today, according to my daily bias, I'm pretty bearish on the daily time frame. So that can have an impact because US session is just gonna open. It's like open. So yeah, yesterday we wanted to close below the previous day's low, and now we're exactly wanting to close it below previous day's low again. So let's see. And if you aren't a part of our Discord community, seriously, what the hell are you doing? It's completely free, and go ahead and join. The links in the description box below. So yeah, let's go to here. Let's go to our goal setup. And yeah, in general, if you guys have any questions, put it in the chat box below and let me know so I can answer it to you guys live. So go ahead. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. Or like nothing beats a profitable day trading. Wait, that one sucked. That one literally sucked. Nothing beats a profitable trade every single day. What should we put it? I should make a reel for traders with this slogan. Because it's like nothing beats a jet to holiday. For that, what can we put it in like the trading form? Like nothing beats a profitable trader. Give me some ideas, y'all. Like, give me some ideas. What should we put like instead of that text? I will definitely create a short of this. What should be like nothing beats it says like nothing beats a jet to holiday. What should we put for this? Think about this, guys. Like, give me a line so I can start from there. Again, if gold completely goes off, then this setup will not be valid anymore because what I want for gold is to come back. But initially, we do have pullbacks and then the market comes back up. So let's see. And if you guys have any questions about trading in general, go ahead and ask me in the description. Go ahead and ask me in the chat box below. And feel free to ask any questions that you guys have in general in the chat box below and let me know. Nothing is better than a profitable day trading day. Yeah, that's a good line. That's a really good line. Let me synchronize that to that. Nothing is better than a profitable trading day. Okay, that's nice. I should do it like way better. Nothing is better than a profitable trading day. That's nice. Really nice. All right. Gold is going a little bit sideways. So we're going to break on either side and we're going to break good. So let's see. And if you guys have any more questions, put in the chat box below and let me know. And Paulo, if you do want to talk one-on-one with me and understand how we at Tradex can make you a better and a consistently profitable trader, then go ahead, head over to our website or the first link in the description box below, which says 101 apply for mentorship. All you have to do is click over here to 101 call, which will open up this page for you. All I'm trying to tell you is like go ahead and explore, nothing more at all. Just go ahead and explore on what we can offer you on this 101 live call. And then if you fall into any of these categories and you're struggling with that, then we can help you at Tradex. Click on join the Tradex Elite Mentorship. And then from there, pick a time slot that you're free at and the day, and then click on continue, which will lead you to the appointment page where you can book when you're free. And basically we'll sit down with you, analyze what you're doing wrong and how we at Tradex can make you a consistently profitable and a better trader. So yeah, go ahead and ask me if you guys have any questions at all and let me know. And everyone, go ahead and give this live stream a like below. Gold is on its massive long term. On the technical side, bruh, are you kidding? Are you absolutely kidding? Why isn't it opening? It's opening for this. Why isn't it opening for gold? There you go. So daily, by 4 hours, by 5 minute. So, all right. Bitcoin. Strong sell. Again, I wouldn't solely trust on this alone. It just gives you a little bit of, so you see the reason why I didn't enter over here? Just because out of FOMO, if I'm missing out on that bullish move, I would have actually made a loss today. But I only wait for confirmations before going long, so we can have a pullback either way. But look, I always wait for a solid confirmation and only trade when my trade setup plays out. I follow my trading plan. That is what got me profitable. If you follow your emotions, you're going to lose every single goddamn time. If you follow your trading plan and follow it blindly, then you're going to win. And yes, there are going to be losses, but it's at least that you know if your strategy is working or not, right? A lot of people follow their emotions instead, and that blows your accounts in so many ways, and that's just bad for your trading. So if you want to become a consistently profitable trader, improving your psychology, which is improving your emotions and your mindset, plays out in the long term and your long term vision and your goals to achieving consistently profitable trades, right? So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, let me know in the chat box below. And yeah, let's go with our goal setup. What's going on in here? We're super close to entering into our entry. Well, like what? How many candles are we? We are 8 points. So let's see if our trade setup plays out in general. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, put in the chat box below and let me know. Is that a fly? Oh my god. I should move it somewhere here. Where is this? Okay. If you guys have any more questions, put it in the chat box below and let me know. All right, come on, gold. Let's enter. Let's like give a short momentum like this over here. We're out of that trade. Awesome trade today. That'd be nice. Again, all of these trades will get updated on our Discord community. So all of the trades that I literally take will be on our Discord community. So all of my previous crypto trades that I took on live streams are updated over here. So this was the last live stream trades that I took, and you can go ahead and check out my other live streams as well that we took. Again, there are losses and there are profits, so I'm not just showing you losses and only profits. So I'm being as transparent as possible. Oh my god, gold is going sideways. Seriously annoying, because gold is exactly near that 0.5 level, which is a massive level for rejection, and then that pullback again. So let's see what happens. So I usually enter my trades. For example, I entered based on my fib level. So if I would have entered over here, then I would have still be in the trade. But I didn't enter it because I was waiting for a solid confirmation. I don't just trust on basic stuff. I trust on price action and I wait for confirmation and market structure and alignment. So that's basically what my trading plan, and a lot more other psychological terms as well. But that's just like a short way of saying that. And yeah, if you guys have any questions at all or any questions in general that you guys want to ask me, put in the chat box below and let me know. And if you guys took any trades today, go ahead and put in how much profit you made. Like I made for like $140 today, or like how much ever that you make today. Go ahead and put in the chat box below and let me know. And I only took one trade today, one singular trade on Bitcoin. Ethereum, I took no trades today on Ethereum. So this was one singular trade on Bitcoin. So it's a solid $212 of profit. So it's not that, I mean, like a profit is still a profit, but not like exactly how much I make in a single day. For example, if you've seen my yesterday's trades, I made a little over $800, but today was like super low. But hey, some days are like that. At least I'm making consistent profits, right? That's a lot better. That's a lot better, right? Sometimes it's break-even days, sometimes it's SL days. I share all of my data and all of those trades that I take on our Discord community. So these are all of my last live stream trades that I took. So again, both profits and losses both are shared there. So you guys go ahead and give this live stream a like below. That actually means a lot to me. Ah, gold, gold, gold. I was actually watching gold. I was expecting gold to give us that little pullback and then go long from here, but gold actually respected this trend line it was making and then continue that momentum down. But so can we continue that momentum down as well? Because we keep making a lower high here. So what do you guys think? Gold is going to go short or long? So I want gold to come back to this level and then go up from here. What do you guys think would happen? It'll happen. So if gold continues this high, low, 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 can this happen? That big structure over here, or change of that. So happens. Can this happen? Which scenario is a long scenario like I told you, or a short scenario? Gold is saying loves me, doesn't love me. Yeah, sure do. Sure. So we have 49 seconds. If it was bullish, then it's a good sign of a continuous entry level. If it was just bearish, then we're just gonna have to seriously wait. it made lows, but I think there will be a reversal. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. So I can expect that silver over here because gold has been breaking on the 5-minute time frame for the longest time. So since let's see if you can get 4K with reversal. And if you guys want to talk one-on-one with me, where we actually both sit down with a 30-minute call or more and we analyze how we can do a better trader and a consistent trader, the first description says apply for mentorship. All I'm trying to tell you is go ahead and explore and click on that mentorship, select the time and date that you're free at, and book a consultation call with me directly. So this will be the page, and all I'm trying to tell you is go ahead and explore. It's completely free to explore. And if you want to find out what we can provide you for free, then go ahead and join our Discord community. It's completely free and it's linked in the description box below. We do daily BTC USD daily bias analysis. This is for today. We're expecting Bitcoin to close bearish and close below previous day's low. I think I'm going a little bit faster. And then I update every single one of my live streams and every single one of my trades that I take on our Discord community. These are all the gold trades that I took. These are all of the crypto trades that I took. These are all of the Forex trades that I took with entry, pair, sell, session, and all of that. And then we also do weekly Forex news where me and my students sit down, we look at news and see how we can impact the market this week. And this is this week's news from October 18th till Saturday. And this is all of the news. And it's completely free. The Discord community is completely free. So I would encourage you to go and join and check out the one-on-one mentorship as well, because it honestly is the best way if you have a mentor that actually has been through those trial and errors. So yeah. And if you guys have any questions about anything, go ahead and put it in the chat box below and let me know. Oh my god, gold. It's going completely sideways. But let's see. Let's wait and see. It's all about patience. So my limit order is set exactly at here. So let's see what happens. Can we reach that level or not? And if you guys have any more questions, feel free to put it in the chat box below and let me know so I can answer it to you guys live. And if I'm talking way too fast, just let me know and just comment in the chat box, talk slower, so I can actually talk more slower to you guys. Got it? BTC. Again, I told you we can expect that sort of pullback. Okay, but overall, my daily bias for BTC is bearish. So let's see. So I only took one trade on crypto trade, which was on BTC, a day trade, which was in a long position, and I profited good without profiting a 3-hour trade. So not bad. Let's see if gold gives us any momentum and enter into our limit order. So what we can expect is gold taking out this recent low, or these lows in general, but I'm expecting this recent low before we gain that momentum up. But let's see what happens and what can happen in gold. All we have to do is wait with patience and just trust our setup blindly and follow our trading plan in general. So let's see what happens. And again, if you guys have any little questions, feel free to put it in the chat box below and let me know. Wait, what?